I am glad to share a few tips on culture and etiquette as you move into Qatar. Qataris are hospitable people and very tolerant of their growing expat population. Being a Muslim country, local traditions and practices still prevail and foreigners are expected to be considerate of the Muslim culture. Let's start off with the language. Arabic is the official language of Qatar while English is commonly used. A Qatari will note your effort in trying to use some Arabic words like shukran, which means thank you. You may hear the phrase inshallah or God willing used when people talk about future action. This word should not be misused and need to be used with respect as it might offend the Muslims. Second is the culture. Doha is a safe, family-friendly place to live, with a low incidence of violent crime. Single women don't need to be particularly concerned when moving around the city late at night. However, common sense always applies. In turn, public drunkenness, obscenities, vulgar hand gestures and public displays of affection is unacceptable. Next is dress code. Expats are expected to dress in a style appropriate to the Islamic culture. Women don't need to wear the abaya, which is a long black robe which covers the clothes worn underneath. The general rule is that when in public, a woman's clothing should cover the shoulders, upper arms and knees. The dress code in hotels or private clubs is more relaxed. In a country where men far outnumber women, dressing conservatively will definitely keep away unwanted male attention. For men, long trousers or long shorts and a shirt are fine. Qataris don't take offense when a non-Qatari wears the national dress, a long, flowing white garment called the thobe and the headdress called the gutra. Fourth is social life. Qataris are curious about other cultures and they do socialize with expats, but take their time becoming familiar with you. Especially in business, Qataris prefer to deal with those they know. Nonetheless, the expat community is diverse. The office, social media, bars and private clubs are good places to make new friends. There are also clubs for a range of interests such as scuba diving, Latin dancing, yoga and a lively art, music and film scene. When it comes to greeting, not all Arab men will shake hands with a woman, so wait to see if he extends his hand first. A hand on the chest is another form of greeting. You may see Gulf men rubbing their noses when they see each other, which is like a traditional code among the Bedouins. Family takes a high priority in Arab culture and asking after a Qatari's family and children is good. However, avoid asking after a man's wife or sister directly. Religion and politics are sensitive topics. Qataris will not tolerate criticism of their emir, which is punishable by imprisonment. The work pace is slower than what Western expats may be used to. Life in Qatar is never rushed and you should never appear to be hastening anyone. Fifth is business timing. Plan how and when you take care of your banking or immigration affairs, as government ministries and banks work shorter hours. Many businesses work 2 shifts and are closed between 1 and 4 p.m. Sixth is driving. Women are allowed to drive and you will quickly learn the real rules of the road after a few weeks behind the wheel. It's part of the fun of living in Qatar. Next is the Sharia law. Islam is the official religion of the country, and Sharia or Islamic law is the principal source of legislation, so alcohol, pornography, pork products and narcotics cannot be brought into the country and your luggage will be searched on arrival. During the Muslim festival of Ramadan, eating, drinking and smoking between sunrise and sunset is forbidden for Muslims. Non-Muslims are also expected to refrain in public, although a number of 5-star hotels cater to non-Muslims during those times. There are restaurants for every taste in Qatar. Not all add a 10% service charge to the bill. You can judge whether or not. 8 is liquor license. Qatar is an Islamic country, and even though the country and its citizens are welcoming to all nationalities, expatriates should take care and be considerate so as not to offend the country's religious or cultural beliefs. This is even more so during the holy month of Ramadan. Alcohol is not illegal in Qatar, but its sale and consumption is heavily controlled. It is illegal to import alcohol into the country. All luggage is scanned at the arrivals hall of Doha International Airport. It is an offense to drink alcohol or to be drunk in a public place. Those who are caught breaking this law can be deported, fined or receive prison sentences. Muslims caught drinking may be subjected to corporal punishment. Alcohol should not be transported within the country, except to take it home from the warehouse on the day of collection. It is an offense to offer alcohol to Muslims and minors. It is illegal to sell, donate or give away alcohol. Alcohol is not banned in Qatar. It is available in licensed restaurants and hotels, which may sell alcohol to adult, non-Muslim customers in restricted areas. Residents must show their Qatar ID card to be granted entry to a licensed venue. Further, non-Muslim expatriates living in Qatar are also allowed to buy alcohol. However, they can only do so once they have applied for and received a liquor license. The Qatar Distribution Company is the sole importer and retailer of alcohol in the country. Qatar Distribution Company runs 2 shops in Qatar, which are the only places where alcohol can be purchased. They offer a wide range of beverages, but only those who hold a liquor license can make a purchase. Any alcohol that is bought at a Qatar Distribution Company store must be hidden from view and taken straight home. Alcohol permits are administered by the Qatar Distribution Company and application forms are readily available at their stores. Customers have to display their permit when they enter the store. In order to apply for a liquor license, the applicant needs to present a completed application form, passport, and residence visa copy or Qatar ID copy, and a letter in English, from the applicant's sponsoring company. The letter must be addressed to the Qatar Distribution Company, be stamped and signed by an authorized person within the company, and include the applicant's position within the company and the applicant's basic salary. The word basic has to be used. To get a permit, applicants must have a minimum basic salary of 4,000 Qatari Riyal or $1,100. The letter must also state whether the applicant receives an accommodation entitlement or has free accommodation, and the applicant's marital status. All applicants have to pay a returnable deposit and declare their religion when applying for a liquor license. Only non-Muslim expatriates are allowed to apply for a liquor license. Qatar has a zero-tolerance policy when it comes to driving under the influence of alcohol. Drink driving offenders are punished by custodial sentences that can range from 1 month to 3 years, a fine, or both. Those caught driving under the influence may also be deported. Once a police case has been filed against an individual for a drinking or driving-related offense, the person isn't allowed to leave the country until the case has been addressed and resolved by the courts. Most cases tend to be straightforward, but more serious cases can take up to 6 months to go to court. Ask permission from people before you take their photographs. Many older people and most women object to being photographed. Equally, avoid sensitive sites or pictures which include members of the police or armed forces. Those are the culture and etiquette that you must consider when traveling or moving to Qatar as an expatriate. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing and turn on the notifications so you will be notified in my upcoming uploads. Until next time, bye.